Hello! Welcome! Thank you so much for coming to my stream, to my debut. Welcome to my humble cabin campers. Again, thank you so much for coming here. My name is Maple. And I just wanted to take the stream to introduce myself and the world I live in. So thank you so much again for stopping by. I have a little bit of a slideshow here to show you all who I am and what I like, and hopefully we can get to know each other better. All right, so my name is Maple, after the tree and also the syrup. My last name, Aurelia, pronounced Aurelia. It's a little weird, but it has this meaning of the golden one because I'm so shining. I am 5'11", absolutely 5'11", not any shorter. And my birthday is actually coming up pretty soon, October 12th. I originally intended on debuting a lot sooner than this. Back in June, I didn't anticipate having to do like a birthday stream so soon after my debut, but looking forward to that, doing something fun for that. So a little bit more about my world. A big accident happened a long time ago. I can't really remember what. It was a big storm. I've read it in books before, but there's not a lot of people left now. So it's kind of just me hanging out with the trees, with the woodland creatures, having fun, making friends. And that's what matters. I get to camp every day in my cabin here, and I get to have fun camping, having hot chocolate, and doing my best to survive. But one thing we do not do is we don't go into the ruins. We never go there. It's dangerous, okay? It's dangerous in the ruins. We stay in our camp, in our cabin. That's it. We don't need to think about that. So yeah, I get to chill out in my cabin, read books, farm, and eat vegetables, and live with the woodland creatures. So everything you see here, I made myself. I am a self-incarnate, a DIY tuber. I started making this model like a year and a half ago. I decided I wasn't going to, I was too broke to spend any money on having a professional do this. So I decided to, hey, I can do some art, I can draw. So I made this myself. I also taught myself how to rigged it myself as well. I used Procreate on my iPad to draw, and then also Clip Studio to do a lot of the final stuff. And then I rigged in Live 2D, but just to show off my model a little bit. Oop. Let me get closer. Hi, hello. A little too close. Yeah, so you can see it's not perfect. I did my best, the best I can, but let me show you some of the expressions. I can get nice and happy and blushy. Also, I can get really angry. Whenever you guys say something weird, I can get mad at you. And then you get a little sad. I don't like those though. I like my happy self. Oops. Moving on. Oh yeah, and I really like this braid here. It is probably my favorite feature of this model, is my braid. I also have this nice little pin that I made myself. Hair clip. Whoop. And here's my tunic. I was really unsure what to wear. But this tunic is super cute. I really like it. Very, very cozy, keeps me warm. But I can take it off when it gets a little too warm. I can just have my t-shirt. Oops. I also have these shorts and leggings, and look at these boots. These boots are super cute, aren't they? I love them. I'm actually very happy with how my model turned out. And I have that nail polish. So cute. Oops. I also, which, by the way, also matches my toenail polish. Very nice. We'll stay like this for now. So yeah, I really, even though it's not a perfect model, I really am happy with how it turned out. And doing thank you. Yeah, I really liked how it turned out. So yeah, some of the likes I have, I really enjoy camping. I have what I wanted to make my whole theme about. I'm a bit of an outdoorsy person when it's nice outside, so camping and hiking is my go-to thing. I like being around nature and seeing, walking in the mountains and the woods, hearing all the creatures outside. It's so relaxing and a good time. I also really like art and drawing. I'm real bad at art and drawing, but I really enjoy good challenges like that and to get better. I really had a fun time making all of the stuff for my streams, and so I'm hoping in the future I can make some cool stuff. And I also really am a big coffee and tea fan. I'm about 50-50 on it. I'm not one of those people who are full coffee only or tea only. People can get really, that can be kind of contentious. But right now I'm actually sipping on some jasmine green tea with some honey in it, and it's wonderful. I also really enjoy baking. I like to bake breads. I used to bake a lot of sourdough bread, which was so good. I also like to bake things like cookies and cakes and cheesecakes and stuff. So I'm hoping I can find a time to do like a baking stream. That would be really fun. But as far as dislikes go, I feel like I don't have a lot of dislikes, but bugs, I am not a fan of. I am not a fan of bugs, especially spiders. Even in virtual games, spiders just give me the ick, and I just can't handle them. Even, yeah, playing Skyrim, for example, was a little tough at times, just because, Other than that, I am also not a horror person. Not because, like, I just can't handle horror. I just can't. I get too scared. And we're coming up to the spooky season too. So I know for sure I'm gonna end up making myself stream a spooky game, and everybody's gonna have to watch me cry and be way too scared to go forward. But yeah, horror, especially blood kind of gives me the ick too. It's like yeah. it's bugs can get too much, can't they? But yeah, I'm get a little queasy with the horror sometimes, but it could be funny to watch me scream at some horror in the future. So some of my favorite games, I am a die-hard Pokemon fan. I played almost, aside from some of the newer games, I've played almost every generation, every game that I could get my hands on. Huge Pokemon fan. yeah, and I also am a huge Legend of Zelda fan. I just recently finished Tears of the Kingdom. Such a great game. I might even play it again just for the stream, and be really looking forward to that. But yeah, one of my first Legend of Zelda games was Ocarina of Time. It was a very classic game for me. I also really have been enjoying Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is another one that kind of got me back into playing games in general. For a little while after school, I just stopped for a while, but Stardew Valley was so relaxing and it got me into playing games again, and it holds a special place in my heart. Animal Crossing 2 is a very nice game for me because I really enjoy making friends with all the wood. Like I said, making friends with animals is it's a perfect game for me, and it's super relaxing. And yeah, Katamari Damacy is a classic, wonderful music, and another one that's just real relaxing to play. I'll play it sometimes, just winding down after work, and it's definitely one that I would highly recommend. And then finally, Sekiro. Sekiro one is a little bit of an oddball, but it was such a cool game. I think any fighting game should have something along the lines of how they like Sekiro, you know? Just the fighting was so enjoyable and satisfying. It'll stick with me for the rest of my life. Anime, if you couldn't tell, I'm a huge fan of Laid Back Camp. Almost the entire reason why I made my theme after camping. Huge fan of both the anime and the manga of Laid Back Camp. Real chill and relaxing, super fun, and just a good time. Nichijou, My Ordinary Life, another one that's just real relaxing and very heartwarming too. Towards the end of the anime, I was like holding back the tears of just their friendships and everything. It's wacky, it's funny. I really enjoyed it. Konosuba, another one that's just, at first I thought it was kind of too much. Like, I didn't really like Kazuma at first, and it really grew on me, and towards the end of like the movie, again, it just really pulled my heartstrings of, oh my gosh, they're all friends and they all love each other. And yeah, maybe that's just me, but it's another one that I really enjoyed, really funny too. And love Chunibyo and Other Delusions. I'm a huge fan of anything that's Kyoto Animation, and this one especially is just it's lovely. I really enjoy the romance in it, and it's kind of weird but also really wacky. Yeah, I really really like that one too. And then finally, Tanaka-kun is Always Listless. This one I think kind of falls away from people's radar, or goes under people's radar, because it's not well known, I think, but I really enjoyed it. Another one that I wasn't too sure of at first, but just super relaxing and just kind of a good time, or a really good time, not kind of. Yeah, so the music I really like some of the chill electronica music. So people like Porter Robinson, and there's this other artist I've been really liking recently called Swarty. Real chill, got good vibes of it. And then other people like San Holo, I'm a huge fan of them. I also listen to a lot of alternative. I call it alternative. I don't know if that's the right name, but people like Gorillaz and T and LCD sound system. Really, some of my favorites. I really like them. And then 90s to 2010s rock, so like Foo Fighters and Weezer and Smashing Pumpkins are some of my favorites that I listen to a lot. But generally, I'm one of those people who end up listening to all different kinds of music. So as for my tags, I wasn't too sure about the tags that I'll be using, but my main tag I'll use in my stuff is Maple is Live. And then, and just in case anybody ever wants to make some fan art, they can use Maple Artrelia. Yeah. And then just an emoji that I'll use sometimes is the I think it's the camping. I think it's called camping, or just any tent emoji I'll use. And then my fan name for you guys, I'll be calling you campers. If that's really too weird, I can totally change it, but I think it's appropriate. Okay, so some of the goals I have for streaming, I really want to learn to sing better and maybe even create some music. I am not too confident with my voice, but I would love to get to the point where I can sing and I can create music. I think that would be really fun. And like I said before, I really want to get better at drawing and doing art, so I'll definitely be doing some art streams in the future. You get to watch me create some monstrosities. And then I would really also, this has been kind of a forever dream for me, but to make a game or like to be in one. I used to do like some software development, so it's always been in the back of my mind to be like, oh, I could make some kind of cool game, but I know it's a huge commitment and it takes a lot of work. But it would also be cool to be able to like voice somebody in a game or just be included in one. I think that would be really fun. And then also having a figure made of me. I think it would be so cool to have like an android or some figure made after me, after my model. That would be really fun. I think I would have a good time with that. I don't know. Maybe that's too far off. As far as future streams go, I'm going to be planning on mostly playing games, art and drawing streams as well, here and there. And then maybe some IRL stuff. I have some ideas of doing like Lego builds or doing some other random stuff, like if I need to build a new computer. I was kind of thinking of doing that on stream, do some Maple tech tips. And then also maybe programming, but that one I'm not too sure about because watching somebody program is a little boring. It's not a riveting experience. So maybe not. Let me know how you feel about that. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have for my slideshow. I think. Hope you got to know me a little bit more. I really want my streams to be a chill and nice place for people to come and enjoy themselves and watch me mess up at games and be weird and hopefully de-stress a little bit. Yeah, so I know it's been a little bit of a short debut stream, but in about 10 minutes at 2:30, I'm gonna go and play Starfield, so please come back and watch me go and be a space cowboy. Thank you so much for watching and for being here and for getting to know me. I hope we can be friends and can camp together and have some hot chocolate together. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys really soon. Bye bye. Whoops. There we go. Bye bye.